Cedar Park officials are calling for an outside review of the police department's policies and procedures after major backlash in the Kelley case. Morning, Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live from Cedar Park City Hall with more. Morning, Jacqueline.
Good morning, David. Just last week, Kelley was back in court hoping to be released on bond. This comes after new evidence emerged showing that there may be other suspects in this case. Last night, dozens of Cedar Park police officers and Kelley supporters were at a city council meeting. Council members discussed the police department's response to the investigation into sexual assault claims against Kelley. He's always maintained his innocence, but was sentenced to 25 years in prison after a jury found him guilty to performing lewd acts with a child at an in-home daycare. During the hearing, Cedar Park Police Sergeant Christopher Daly, who was the lead investigator in the case, was slammed with accusations that he failed to do a number of things while investigating. That includes things like identifying other adults in the house and looking into whether someone else may have committed the crime. Kelley supporters say his case is one of many that's been unfairly investigated by the police department. They feel it's beyond time for city council to hold the city officers accountable.
If you've got a leader of the police department who says that a sergeant's work is the best he's ever seen when he didn't even do an investigation, never went to the scene of the crime, never took pictures, never interviewed any other suspects, all he did was make 2 phone calls and then ignored the advice of a sitting judge right now that he should never have taken this case any further. I mean, it speaks for itself.
At this time, I want to ask for the termination of Chief Mannix and the termination of Chris Dale.
City Manager Brenda Evans released a statement saying, quote, providing professional public safety services and maintaining the trust of our community are our cornerstones. She goes on to say she will monitor the situation but can't talk more about it because it's ongoing legal case. Next week, a U.S. District Court judge will decide whether to release Kelley on bond. It will then be up to the Court of Criminal Appeals to decide if he will be exonerated. Back to you in the studio.